Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening! Welcome one and all along here to the Spark of Bridlington for this, the stage finals of our British Darts weekend, brought to you by Bulls Darts and the Tri-Nations. We have 6 absolutely amazing finals ready for you guys. All will be played over best of 9. All I would ask is that we please give both players the best of order. I know we all have our favourites, but make sure both players are getting best of order. So without further ado, let's get our first 2 players on the stage. But before we do that, I'd like to wish a warm welcome to our referee for all 6 matches tonight. From Wales, it's Lee Roger. So first up onto the stage, folks, let's see that. She's the back-to-back, reigning and defending ladies champion of the world. It's Bo Greaves. And Bo's opponent, she's a former semi-finalist of the Ladies World Masters and Ladies World Championships. It's Vicky Broom!
I'm a new voice to the commentary, and I hope it's not the last time that I'm going to be gracing the presence for the live stream, but I'm joined by my co-commentator for the next 6 games, the inspirational Mason Lake. How are you doing?
Doing good, thank you, Niall. How are you?
I'm doing alright, Been a great weekend with some great darts on display, and here we've got our first final, the British Classic Ladies Bow and Arrow versus the Super Swede Vicky Broom. What's your thoughts?
It's going to be a good one nonetheless. These two have had plenty of battles in the past, and Vicky has actually gotten the better of Bo. Earlier this year, she won the Isle of Man Classic, beating her in a deciding leg. Bo was not as dominant as she was at the time, but yeah, it's going to be a great final nonetheless, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Both players are looking ever so calm on the hockey. Vicky's got more of the experience with the age factor, but with Bo winning 117 titles altogether collectively, you could say it's even Stevens with the experience, but it all comes down with the throw of a dart.
Well, Bo has the throw here 58. In the first leg, having won the ball.
First dart there from Vicky Broom. Can she follow it?
85.
Bit of bad judgment there from the Super Swede. But Bo straight in. Will be our first max.
140!
Not quite, but good darts there from Bow and Arrow. Good cover shot from Vicky.
Great adjustment there. Fell
77.
Short with the third dart, but still she'll settle for a treble for this.
Yeah, that was a good cover shot, and Bo going downstairs as well, hoping to leave 170.
95!
Right board management there from Bow and Arrow. Right board management. It's all about what Vicky can adjust here, because it's a 180, you can't lose the finish, but you can try and leave as handy as you can.
123!
Very well there.
Good darts there from Vicky, 1, 2, 3. But Bo could put herself on a good finish here.
140!
Great dart there. Last one covered into the treble 20, right in the corner, but look, Vicky's back in there.
95! Oh, you require 68.
So to open the first leg of this British Classic Ladies Final, single 8, or single 16, it's double 16 for the first leg.
36. Vicky, you require 121.
1-2-1 is gettable here, needs for treble 17. No, that's in the 3, so back to the 20s.
43.
So Bo with a good chance here, double 16 for the first leg.
Great first start, makes the statement earlier on. Bow and Arrow, pinpoint accuracy on the double 16, and Vicky has got all to hold to now.
Steady first leg here from both players.
60.
Steady 60 from Vicky.
60.
And Bo replying in kind.
Vicky there.
60.
Bad deflection, but still found that 20. Bow and arrow straight back in there. Great dismount on the second dart, going a bit too slack into the one.
Steady darts here from both ladies. But Bo, once again, in the treble. Can she fill it up?
That.
140.
Not quite a maximum, but she's looking handy for a break of throw in this second leg of the British Classic.
55.
$140 to leave tops would be handy.
100.
Settle for that, but Vicky here needs to go down the 19s. Right board play. And doesn't come out
46.
with the right
Bo, you
outcome.
require
So
80.
Bo, 6 darts in hand, minimum at 80. Bit of a blocker, she has to adjust. It's tops,
60.
just goes under.
Vicky still not on a finish rate, 2-2-0. Couple of trebles would be handy, or one at least.
41.
No, not on a
Bo,
finish.
require 20.
So once again, Bo has another 3 darts here at double 10.
And
It's
straight
on the
in,
second
like
leg,
a
Bo
glove.
Reeves.
Back-to-back 16 darters there for Bo Green.
Further
Holds
to
and
Bo
breaks.
Game on.
And she's taking the driving seat in this British Classic Ladies Final.
It's a loose visit there in this third leg with the throw. And Vicky straight in with the treble.
125.
Great darts there, great adjustment. Quite a bit of last dart hero action here.
95.
Bo supported by her family once again, who are in the audience, out of shot unfortunately, so you can't see them. And Vicky supported by her partner, who's
60.
in the front seat. In the front row, I should say.
Just on the other side of the camera. Lainey Webb.
60.
And massive support for Vicky Pruham. Everywhere Vicky goes, Lainey follows. And both of them are like 2 peas in a pod.
100.
Steady tum there. If Vicky can hit 2 trebles, or she won't be on a finish now. So Bo can try and set it up now.
41.
You could say here, Mason, as well, with both players on paper, it's more extended
100.
towards Bo Greaves' success. You could say with Bo, she is playing the darts of her life, but she's always played extensively,
100. Bo, you require
convincingly for the past
98.
6-7 years.
Yeah, exactly. She's come through the youth system. Oh, double 19 here for 3-0.
79. This
so
require 145.
Vicky with a chance here. Oh, not anymore. So Bo will come back with darts at 19 here. She'll go
81.
3 double 8.
Bo, you require 19.
Single 3 here. For one of her desired favourite doubles, double 8.
Games on the third leg, Bo Greaves.
Pressure makes diamonds, and Bo is
All
shining
ladies
the
in the Vicky
brightest,
Rovers, game on.
taking a 3-0 lead and putting Vicky in a position of where she needs to fight it or flight it.
60.
Bo is the reigning 2-time PDC Women's World Match Play Champion, which she's been doing well on the PDC Women's Series.
60.
Dominating well, as best she can.
I like to say with Bo Greaves as well, she was
43.
prominent youth player, and she's transitioned ever so well into the ladies' game. You know, back-to-back women's world champion. She's achieved
100.
every single major there is in the WDF. She's won title after title, and she's an inspiration to the youth that's coming through. Like we've got coming up in a couple of games' time our
100.
girls' final, which will be Paige Falling against Sophie McKinley, and you could see they probably take a bit of inspiration from how Bo has succeeded through the youth to the women's.
140.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Paige Pauling, in fact, has won 2 ladies' titles this year. Her first 2. She won the Slovak Open earlier in the year,
85.
and recently, this month, she won the England Masters, where she beat Dieter Hedman in the final, but lost to her in the England Classic.
100.
It's just fantastic to see such great young players up and coming. And also, last year, Paige was in the British Open ladies' final,
140.
where she
101.
just came up short against Eve Watson of Wales last year. Is 101 for Bo.
69.
Not quite.
Vicky, you require 73.
Oh, Vicky should be going 19s. It's going to be 20 bull. It's bullseye to get a leg on the board. Just drags it
40.
below the
Oh, you require
25.
32.
Allows Bo to go one leg closer to winning the British Classic Ladies title. So, can she get round it?
Bit tricky, but she's going to find an opening up the top.
8.
There's a bit of a quivered dart there.
Vicky, you require 33.
So it will be 1 double 16 for Vicky Proom. Or is she going...
No, she's going the safer option. Double 8.
Game
And
shot the fourth
she
leg.
finally
Vicky
wins a
Broom.
leg. Vicky Broom gets a leg on the board to reduce the deficit by
Ladies
2.
vote to throw first. Game on.
And that celebration indicates that she's not giving up a fight yet.
No, and it also shows that she's enjoying herself by the looks of it, perhaps.
Yeah, Vicky Broom has been around
100.
BDO, WDF, every aspect of women's darts in any organisation. She won her first ever title in 1989. That was the Belgian Masters,
32.
beating Monique Victoria, Belgian compatriot at the time, as Vicky was born in Antwerp, Belgium. But now she resides
100.
her nationality is Sweden.
Bo Greaves' big breakthrough year for me was 2019, where she won several senior events.
60.
She did the double in Wales, winning the Welsh Open and Welsh Classic, and the England Open and England National Singles, and that got her into the
83.
World Championships in 2020. So for me, that was Bo Greaves' breakthrough year.
I feel like the year that Bo really kicked on was when she won her first world
27.
title. Before that, literally any Open around the WDF, Bo was arguably one of the
60.
favourites to win it outright. When she came to the World Championship at the Lakeside in 2022, she just put a right good stamp on it and
100. Oh, you require
starting
150.
atmosphere. 158 here for Bo Greaves, another one of them. Oh, double 19 for an absolute barnstorm.
139.
Goes inside, but she'll be coming back with 19 remaining.
Yeah, it was a bit rushed, but the adrenaline pumping through her body with that checkout.
40. Oh, you require 19.
So it'll be 3 and double 8 for 4-1.
Game shot the fifth
Great
leg.
dart.
Bo Greaves.
Smack bang into the middle of the
6
bed.
leg. It's Vicky to throw first. Game on.
And it's one leg away for Bo Greaves to claim her first title this weekend.
2 great darts there for Vicky.
100.
And follows it up with a treble.
Massive shout out to
59.
our referee for these proceedings, Lee Roger of Wales.
And to our MC, James Ward Jr., for keeping proceedings going.
140.
That was there from Vicky Broom. Lee Roger, not many people will know who he is. He made his debut at the Welsh Open alongside James Tilley.
100.
Sterling job. Sterling job.
Vicky has a slight lead in this leg.
60.
Our Bo can't leave a finish here, whatever she leaves, whatever she does.
She could be focusing on the next leg where she'll have
Yeah.
a throw.
76.
She's currently against Vicky's throw in this 6th leg, this British Classic Ladies final.
95.
There from Vicky Broom. Puts the ball in Bo's court. What's she going to do? It's just under the treble.
45.
Well, 6
Vicky
darts.
require 106.
Vicky Broom. Double 18. Doesn't find it, so she'll be coming back
39.
to the board with another 3 darts and then guarantee.
Slack last start there, leaves her 67, but she'll still be coming back for that.
91.
It will be
Vicky requires 67.
double 17. Now 10 or 18. It's 10 for double top for 4-2.
47.
By Bo
Or you
Greaves.
require
The
130.
little fish could be swimming in the right pond.
This is for the title.
Fails to find the second dart to the treble.
100. Vicky, you require 20.
Double 5 now for Vicky Broom.
She can't go inside here.
Game
And she's
is
found
on
it.
the
Last
second
stop
leg,
hero
Vicky
again
Broom.
with a super
Seven legs
sweep.
to throw first. Game on.
This is the leg that Bo will be focused on. Her own throat, and that's a great start.
Even better.
Can she fill it up?
140.
Not,
Fails to find it.
not quite, but great start there. Vicky needs to try and match it.
85.
Still a treble visit, you can't be knocking that. Still keeping into the match, but when Bo's finding trebles like this, you just got to sit back and enjoy what you're watching.
180.
Unbelievable 7th leg from bow and arrow. Accuracy is on point.
25.
She's reveling in the moment.
This is the perfect opportunity for Bo to set this up nicely for the British Classic title.
45.
45 there, leaves her 136, but she'll have probably 9 darts at least when she returns for this.
41.
Keith
But we require
Team had run out, the
136.
petrol has went from the tank, and all that Vicky can pray and hope for is Bo
41.
to start going a bit slack when it comes to the finishing department.
Yeah, that was a slack last start though for Bo, leaves her 95, but she's got plenty of time on her
100.
here.
But we require
I
95.
wouldn't be surprised she'll go 25 bull here.
No,
She does a sensible option.
she'll tee up tops here.
55.
So Bo Greaves, double top for the
81.
British Classic
But we require 40.
Ladies title.
Double 10. Double 5, she needs to aim high.
Game.
She finds it, bow and arrow.
2024.
Bo
Bowls
Greaves
British
has
Classic
secured the
Ladies
British
Champion.
Classic
Bo
title. Adding to a
Greaves.
vast array. She dispatches Vicky Broom 5 legs to 2 with an 83 average to Vicky's 67. Both played with true heart and true passion, but the lady from
Let's see the ones
Doncaster.
here. Big round of applause for both the ladies taking part in an absolutely fantastic final there. At this time, I would like to invite Tri-Nation Director Tommy Thompson to come up on the stage to hand out the trophies for us. Go and encourage him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first up, as it does take 2 to tango, unfortunately we do have to have our runner-up. And the runner-up this year in the 2024 British Ladies Classic was Vicky Broom. And your 2024 British Ladies Classic Champion, Bo Greaves. Once again, as they leave the stage, let's hear for both players once again. Vicky Broom and Bo Greaves. Okay guys, we'll have a couple of minutes, then we'll be back with the British Classic Men's Final. Okay, now we are back this time. We'll be watching the final of the 2024 British Men's Classic. Once again, your referee for this match will be Lee Roger, and it will be played over best of 9. So all that's left is to do now is get both players onto the stage. First up, it's a man in 2020 was actually standing where Lee is as a referee as part of the BDO World Championships, and is now competing in his first WDF stage final. Let's give a massive round of applause for the natural, Josh Bluff! And Josh's opponent, he's the 2024 Denmark Open champion and the 2024 British Pentathlon champion. It's the sniper, Connor Scott!
Welcome back to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, where we've just seen Bo Greaves defeat Vicky Purumra, 5-2 win. You can tell there's certainly No quivers from the bow and arrow. Now we're bringing you another best of 9, first of 5. Connor Scott, the sniper, taking on the natural Joshua Clough. And I'm joined once again by our co-commentator, the inspirational Mason Lakey. How you doing?
Good, thank you. I tell you what, we're used to seeing Josh Clough as a referee on this stage, but he's a good dart player as well, isn't he?
100%. Besides, from Castleford in Yorkshire, plays a lot for Yorkshire County in the A and the B. Also plays the Super League darts from Glasshorton Working Men's Club. That's where the county venue play as well. But with Josh Clough, his protocol is refereeing, but I think after this weekend he needed to consider more time on the practice board and hopefully see if he can pursue a darting career from this.
Well, he's going the right way about it here.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gents. First leg,
Great.
it's
Connor won the ball.
first. Game on.
And we'll see what this could be. And this could be an absolute barnstormer of a start.
140.
Connor firing out of the traps there. Connor Scott won the Denmark Open, which is a gold-ranked event in the WDF system, and that
180.
Unbelievable start, showing the pedigree of the sniper, executing every dart like it is last. But Josh is fighting back a bit.
100.
And look at that. Early pre-match nerves have been sorted out from that absolute great reply.
141.
This is ridiculous from Connor Scott. Possible 10 dart at the start of this British Classic men's final.
Yeah, great start. As I was saying, the Denmark Open is a gold-ranked event, and he secured a lakeside spot for that, which he assured me he is going to do.
22.
He says he thinks he can
Colin
win it.
required 40.
Tops for 10 darter.
Double 10.
Game shot in the first leg. Connor Scott.
Well, he'll
On the
take,
Second leg, it's Josh
he'll
to
take
throw
an 11
first.
darter
Game on.
there. Yeah, he beat Brian Roman in the quarterfinals and Mark Graham in the semis and Jimmy Van Schie in the final.
100.
To win that Denmark Open did Connor Scott.
Especially Jimmy Van Schie at the time, playing absolutely brilliant, playing with a lot of freedom, especially with his motorcycle.
131.
Yeah, and he's still winning titles. Last week he won the Italian Grandmasters.
Yes, he did, yeah.
And the week before that he won the Catalonian Open as well.
140.
So he's on for a lakeside spot as well with Jimmy Van Schie.
I think as well you have to look at with Connor Scott, his pedigree with
85.
in the PDC Road Tour, won his tour card 2022, did lose it at the start of the year. It was all down to that game at the World Championships where he needed to beat Gerwin Price
57.
to keep and secure his tour card, but he failed to do so. But ever since he came to the WDF, he's took like a duck to water, and look at this.
140.
Unbelievable stuff.
He's actually appeared on the stage before. 3 years ago, before he joined the PDC, he was runner-up in the British Open to Scott Marsh. So that's when he first came onto the scene for me.
115. Connie require
He
145.
was a prominent youth player though, but I feel like to the big time, I'd say that would have been one of his major steps. That's some
93.
great ball management there from the sniper.
Josh require 89.
And Josh Clough Dewey, 89. He's a good referee, but he's just counting on not top notch. It looks it. 20 for bull. It's not. It's double 5.
Game
And look at
shot in
that.
the second leg. Josh
Cloughie
Clough. Third leg is Connor
takes
first. Game on.
his hold and puts it in the court.
Look at what Connor Scott's
140.
averaging though, a 123 average.
Averages don't mean nothing. Early stages, commentators curse. Hopefully we don't jinx it. But Connor Scott is showing some absolute devilish numbers early on in this final.
Yeah, that's true. Averages
85.
don't mean a thing, it's all about winning the game. But this is an absolute great final here from both players.
36.
With Josh Clough, as I've already highlighted, he's from Castleford in England, that's in the Yorkshire region. Nicknamed the Natural. You can tell with his fluent action coming from the arm.
140.
Then we've got Connor Scott throwing now, age 28 from Carl Shelton in England, that's down the south.
134.
Both players here, you just have to watch and look in awe. It's great viewing so far, and hopefully the viewers at home and wherever you're watching, whether you're in the venue or anywhere in the world, you're being
22.
dressed perfectly by these two absolute stalwarts.
I'll tell you what, for Josh Clough, if he wins this, it would be a first ever
96.
title. That would be amazing. Referee turned title winner in the WDF.
Yeah, he was here 2022 on that stage, refereeing alongside now PDC referee Charlie Corstefine.
60.
So he knows the stage, he knows the surroundings, he knows the feel, and so far he's showing that he belongs on that stage.
46.
Lacklustre start there from Connor Scott. 16 would have left him on tops, but as it stands, he'll come back at 49 for 2-1. It's been holds of throw so far in this final.
And that's 4 there
23.
for Josh Clough.
Connie require 49.
Last start, doesn't leave him a finish, allows Connor Scott 6 darts, but he might only need 3. But 3-2-1.
Game shot on the third leg. Connor Scott.
Brilliant dart. Still averaging in excess of 106 at the moment.
Fourth leg, it's Josh to throw first.
And the sniper is shooting extremely well.
Yep, still averaging over a ton here, 106 to be precise. Josh averaging 82, but still sticking with him in this final.
42.
Chance for Connor to take advantage here with a loose visit, and that's a good way to go about it.
140.
Great 140 there, gets him right into this final.
So it's with how Connor looked when he throws, he just throws it with so much ease, it's so nonchalant. Especially, wait a second.
100.
Maximum putting, the lipstick has been painted from the natural. We're going back to Connor Scott, he always looks so nonchalant. He's just one of
91.
those natural players. Bearing in mind, with Connor Scott, he practices 8 hours a day. He's never off the board. He lives, breathes darts. He is an absolute passionate bloke when it comes to the sports.
60.
Ton minimum to lead the big fish would be handy here for Connor. Needs to find that treble now.
60.
No, not quite.
I have just been informed by 3-time world champion Glenn Does-a-Durance when it comes to Josh Clough.
97.
When the BDO had used in recent years, when they resigned together after the 2019 World Championships, after a disagreement with the BDO, the organisation had to put together a new group of
123.
We'll talk about that
Josh should require
after this leg
122.
concludes, because we're down to the finishes. And 1-2-2, this is perfect. It's perfect, double 7. And he's busted.
No score.
He's in the wrong bed and he's sleeping rough.
Connie require 87.
Down to Connor, 87.
Double 18 for 3-1 and a break of throw. Double 9 now.
70.
He goes inside. So another chance here for Josh at 1-2-2. Make sure you don't bust it this time.
Josh should require 122.
Now treble 18 to start. Needs to find that treble 18 now. No, what a disaster that dart in the last visit was, busting on 1-2-2.
42.
You can see that's really
Connie
affecting
require
him.
9.
It's just down to his mannerisms and his composure to the board. Connor,
1.
that is, it was begging for that marker, it was really begging, but
Josh should require 80.
Connor allows the natural to come back in and see if he can level this final.
He may get only one dart at tops here. Yeah, he will get one if he stays straight. Double top to make it Desmond 2-2, as Anthony Dundas would say.
60.
I like this style.
Connie require 8.
Cheers. Double 4 now for Connor Scott to break the throw.
Game shot on the fourth
Perfect.
leg.
No
Connor
Desmond
Scott.
2-2. We have to wait. But we'll be praying for that. I will be praying for that.
Fifth
Back
leg, it's
to
Connor to throw first.
Josh
Game on.
Clough was refereeing. So with the disagreement with the after the World Championships with the BDO, Josh was one of the original
140.
bases. He was alongside Harry Smith, Garen Roderick, John Fowler, Kerry Crompton, and now MC Paul Booth. They are now in charge of the matches on the big stages at the time. But unfortunately for the six, the BDO ceased to exist after one season, and only Garen Roderick of the six is still active in the major WDF tournaments.
83.
So he's got that great prestige when it comes to, you know, that stage experience. However, not playing, but that feel of the stage.
Maximum here for Josh.
140.
Not quite. The average has come down from a ton here for Connor Scott. He's now averaging 97, which is still pretty good.
96.
He's on a bogey number. He could have switched to the 17. I don't know.
100.
Complicated, isn't it? But it's a great last start from Joshua Clough.
Treble 10 to leave double 16 here. No?
It's unlucky, but still
165.
it's capable, but Josh Clough needs to have
Joshua
a good
require
look at this
161.
and consider taking it out. It would be an absolute statement though, and it could be. It could be. Bullseye for 161, and he
136.
almost finds it.
Connie, you require 17.
Connor will be countless levels there.
He goes 9, double 4.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
He
Connor
goes one
Scott.
leg away. Connor Scott iron
Sixth
up
leg, it's Josh to throw
his
first.
second ever
Game on.
WDF title.
Josh needs them all now if he wants to win his first title ever. But
96.
you have to say from this position, Connor Scott seems to be the man in charge here.
100.
That is a good start there with a time if he wants to try and break through in this leg.
Both players showing pure treble class in the sixth leg. But with Connor Scott, he's a journeyman at the moment. He's
60.
currently sat number one in the PDC Challenge Tour, and that gives him that freedom to be offered to play in the Players' Championships if any dropouts come to elude. But 180, please and thank you. Oh, he plays the setup play. He didn't like the lie, but that adjustment was absolute sweet as a nuts.
Going back to Connor Scott's potential
61.
Olympics, he actually told me
Josh, you
that
require 140.
he's actually going to go to Lakeside because of winning the Denmark Open, which was gold rank, because he told me, I think I can win it.
He
92.
did highlight that, I think it was early on into the game, but it's up to Connor, it's how he feels really, but
That's what he said to me, he's going to do Lakeside.
it just depends on the time.
95.
You never know.
Josh, you require 48.
But Josh Clough, 48, he needs this leg to hold. Double 16.
Game shot
Hits
the
it,
sixth leg.
finds a
Josh
14
Clough.
hold.
Seventh leg, it's Colin to throw first. Game on.
And he's upped his average in the past leg and a half by 10 and starting to creep closer to Connor's 95.
140.
But Connor will be focusing on his own throw here and trying to win the title on this leg.
42.
That could be very costly there. The glove.
$100.
Steady stuff there from the sniper.
$60.
Coming up next will be the British Open Girls Final. Paige Pauling versus Sophie McKinley, which should be a good one.
100%.
140.
And those two girls have had many battles against each other in the past.
He needs to find the 180 here. Fails to do
100.
it though, so Connor's got
Connie
at
require
least 6 darts here.
121.
1, 2, 1, but you might just do it in 3. It fails with that first dart. Great adjustment just to leave tops after 12. Super
81.
ball management from Connor.
I've got to say I'm impressed though by Josh Clough's form, because he's a good dart player as well as being a referee in the past, so we should commend him for his efforts.
I think he's going to stay. To be honest, I think he's going to stay there. 135 leaves 164, and he has as well.
135.
Puts the pressure on Connor. But can he shoot his shot for the British Classic title?
Needs to come down a bit.
And he finds it.
And the match.
Connor Scutts
And the 2024
finds
British Classic
his
men's
way
champion
against the
Connor
debutant Josh Clough. Josh Clough, no shame in losing there. He played with his heart, and he should be proud of what he's achieved this afternoon. The Yorkshire lot are very supportive. Hit his downfall, but
once again,
Connor
guys, massive round of
Scutts
applause for both
take
players
about
there on another
brilliant
fantastic
game. We'll
final.
be back in a couple of minutes where we'll be bringing you our girls' final. So McKinley versus Paige Pauley.
Okay, we now move on to the trophy presentation. First of all, our runner-up at the 2024 British Men's Classic is Josh Clough. That's ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic final there. But your winner of the 2024 British Classic men's title, Connor Scutts. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for both our finalists there. Josh Clough and our winner, Connor Scutts. Okay, we have got a couple of minutes, folks. Then we will be back with the first of our youth finals. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the first of our youth events. First up is the British Girls Open Championship. Now these two young girls that will be competing this have already had a bit of history this year. They have competed for their home nations at both youth level and senior level in the same calendar year. First girls ever to do it. So a big round of applause for them on that. So first up, I'd like to welcome up onto the stage. She is the 2024 JDC Girls Series Champion. It's England's Paige Pauling! And Paige's opponent, she's the 2024 Youth Single Europe Cup Champion. From Scotland, it's Sophie the Trophy McKinley.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen an absolute Rambo-style performance there from Connor Scott as he defeated Joshua Clough from Yorkshire 5-2 with an astounding 97.13 average. Some sharp shooting there from the Southern Sniper, but now we start off with our first of our set 2 British Open Youth Finals, starting off with the girls, Paige Pauling versus Sophie McKinley. I'm your commentator now, and we're joined once again by the inspirational Mason Lakey. Well, what a game that was.
Definitely. Connor Scott just missed averaging over a ton there to finish off that final, but no doubt that he was going to average something big, and no doubt these two young ladies will as well, Paige Pauling and Sophie McKinley. It's going to be a good one. Sophie is trying to defend this title from last year, in which she beat Hannah Meek. Paige Pauling has never won here yet.
Could all be
Thank you, ladies and gents.
done
First leg
today.
is Paige to throw first.
So if we
Game
go
on.
back to back and sign off with a flourish, or Paige Pauling go in her own
85.
stride and take the title from the grasp of the trophy.
Steady starts here from both girls. Paige straight in the treble again. Look at this.
Sublime.
125.
Both our girls in this final are the future of the dart and of the darting world, and both of them
41.
are making a great state and a case for it. Both of them as well have achieved women's titles in the WDF.
59.
Both of them as well, massive success in the youth as well. And both are brilliant throwers, great action, and great support
100.
from Target, both from the elite programme.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they have both won senior titles. Sophie, in fact,
100.
last year won the Helvetia Open in Switzerland and the Gibraltar Open.
It was a great game, to be honest. I remember watching it on Dart Connect.
140.
Did
Paige
defeat
require 132.
Lebermeister from Germany 5-3, and in the Gibraltar Open she defeated Paula Jackal in 5-2, the experienced
46.
last from
Sophie require
Birmingham,
160.
that area, down that area, sure.
160 on here for Sophie. Not anymore. Need another treble there.
81. Paige require 86.
Lincolnshire, nowhere near Birmingham.
Bullseye for Paige for the first leg.
61.
Just
Sophie
outside there.
requires 79.
So a chance for Sophie to break the throw in this first leg. 20. Leaves double top.
No score.
That is
Paige require 25.
inexcusable. You got no words for it. But double eight, that's nearly did the same thing.
Dragged it low there.
Game
But
shot
what
for
an
first leg.
adjustment.
Paige Pauling. Second leg it's Sophie.
He made the bed and
first.
the lion in it. Sophie would be a bit anguished from that loose dart into the treble 20 from her 10-foot tops, but makes up for it slightly with that ton, well, just below ton score.
140!
Great start for Paige as well. Yeah, Sophie's got to forget about that first leg and focus on the next one. It's on her throw.
45!
In terms of Paige's senior title wins, they've all come from this year. She won the
34.
Slovak Open, where she beat Martina Sulovska of Slovakia, and recently at Selsey she won the England Masters, beating Dieter Hedman in the final. A great game of youth
26.
versus experience there. Dieter got her back in the England Classic final though, as they were both in the senior finals.
58.
This is Sophie's final year in the youth system. She's now 18. She'll be moving on to the senior events from now on.
68.
Meanwhile, Paige will have another 2 years after this year in the youth system.
99.
It's a great leg from Paige Pauling, taking the front seat and control. But Sophie can turn it on, as she's shown it all today and yesterday.
85.
No matter of time, Paige Pauling got 6 darts at 170. She could take out for the crowd, or fails to go with the second. She'll be playing it up now.
92.
92 leaves 78, which she will come back for. Now Sophie needs to be careful here.
26.
Great thing.
Paige requires 78.
So it'll be 20 for double top for 2-0.
Game
Sublime.
shot the second
Brilliant
leg.
start.
Paige Pauling.
And brilliant darts
The
from
leg is
Paige
Paige
Pauling.
first. Game on.
And that was a breaker throw, and she's starting this third leg off supremely here.
100.
She's got such a fast style of throw there.
It's so fluent, and I'm amazed by how consistent she keeps
43.
with her throw. Her release is absolutely phenomenal, always in and around the treble 20, and look at that there.
100.
Lipstick again has been painted all around the 20, and Paige, after 6 darts, is looking like a
43.
great contender to win the third leg.
And hopefully her first ever British Open Girls title, which she has never won. Hoping to dethrone the reigning champion, Sophie McKinley.
54.
Paige supported in the crowd by her family, brother Reese, who is on the PDC development tour, and her father Gary.
100.
Her mum
Paige
Debbie
requires
is not here this
167.
weekend with them, but no doubt she'll be watching from home probably.
57.
And Sophie, supported by her mother, Vari, and grandparents as well, who are here with her this weekend.
Great
59.
last dart adjustment
Paige
there for Sophie
requires
McKinley, but it might
110.
just be a bit too late in this leg. Paige still got the treble 19 option.
38.
She will come back at 72. Sophie needs a treble here,
60.
but hasn't got it,
Paige
and so
requires 72.
Paige will have 6 darts at 72, another 16, or that,
Single 7.
but she leaves
32.
tops anyway. She's well in command in this match at the moment.
Great adjustment.
81.
The loser finish, it's a slight bit of
Paige
pressure,
requires 40.
but pressure's only for tyres in Paige's eyes.
Game shot the third leg. Paige Pauling.
And
Fourth
she
leg,
makes
Sophie
quick
with
work of
reverse.
that
Game on.
and goes 3-0 up in this girls' final. Great start for Sophie there in the treble.
I've got to say, I'm
81.
absolutely astonished and proud of both these girls. They're making a great final so far, and their composure, their tempo, and
100.
how they persevere themselves on the stage is remarkable. Honestly, a great advocate for youth darts. So calm, so composed.
60.
Exactly, and I'm sure the boys' final will be just as good as that, because it's also England versus Scotland in the
43.
boys. We have Daniel Stevenson of England versus Mitchell Laurie of Scotland.
I'm not being biased, but when it comes to sports, the Scots don't do much.
180.
But Sophie might have just heard me there, as she says, the Scots don't do much.
140.
I'll give you a 180 now. Come on, be nice.
Yeah, very droll. She's going to be on a finish here.
43.
137 when she comes back.
It's a bit of an adaptive checkout, that 137. It's about adjusting. If you hit the treble 90, you can go to treble 16, double 16, or look at the top routes for 2 tops. But no. Treble 17?
Going the conventional route here. Treble 14, no.
74.
180 from Paige would be great pressure.
Even a ton would be.
100. Sophie
Wish
requires
granted.
63.
eh?
I'm like Mystic Meg.
Wish granted. eh?
Oh,
Double 6. Oh, double 1. Madhouse.
is she crazy enough?
61.
Not quite.
Paige require 88.
Paige could get a dart at the ball here.
And
No.
fails to find. I think she was trying a bit too greedy there, trying to find the treble to leave a unconventional double 7, but allows Sophie to come back in.
Sophie
She needs
requires
to aim
2.
high here, not go too low. It's a great marker.
Can she just come down below that?
Game shot
Does
on both legs.
with
Sophie
ease and
McKinley.
style.
Next Paige to throw
The trophy
last
is
fail.
shining and has got her leg on the board, reducing the deficit to 2.
97.
Yeah, and that was on her own throw as well, so it's 3-1.
Just looking down at these stats I've got written down here, both of these girls have a combined
42.
title rate of 47 between them, youth titles. However, 5 of them are senior
48.
titles, so it's 42 youth to the 5 senior.
Paige's dart once again
60.
dropping low there, first one, so having to come down to find a good cover shot.
I have been passed a note which has said the winner of the BDDA, which is the
40.
British Disability Darts Association Masters, was Callum Brew of Isle of Man in the Stangen category. Well done to Callum Brew. Well done on your success.
140.
140 to lead the big fish from Sophie.
17's here.
135.
I thought the line was nice and it
Sophie
went in
require
her favour,
170.
but the big fish, she can't reel it in this occasion.
She'll want to find a treble here.
24.
Find
Paige require 127.
Paulin with the Hinksy. Doesn't find it on this occasion. And can't set it up to the
46.
finest of orders.
Sophie require 146.
It's a great first start. No one of them. Just goes a bit above the wire. But still
86.
left it a
Paige
bit
require
handy.
81.
Paige Paulin 81. That's
I-
awkward.
Again going into the 7. Sophie will have a chance here to break the
41.
throw here and make it
Sophie
3-2.
requires 60.
Oh, she's at the
Oh.
top, so double 10 now.
Just going exhibition.
Double 5. No, she
55.
drops it.
Paige
Drop
require
of the
40.
elbow there. Bit of a shy release. Let's go one leg away. Double 10 on the
20.
wire.
It was a bit rushed
Sophie
there,
require
that
5.
last one from Paige. Nonetheless, Sophie, 1,
Just avoids the treble 1 there.
double 2.
Has to attack it. And
Game
does.
shot on the fifth leg.
What
Sophie
a
McKinley.
shot from Sophie McKinley. The
Sixth leg, it's
Scot
Sophie to throw first.
is starting
Game
to
on.
find her feet in this British Open Girls Final.
And that, from Sophie McKinley, was a break of throw. So she's really getting into this final now, having been 3-0 down to Paige Paulin.
53.
But if Paige can break throw here, she'll then have the advantage to try and hold throw for the title here.
58.
Also, normally people are used to, on the commentary,
100.
a certain man, the beautiful Scot, that is Anthony Dundas, aka Pup, but he is not here
100.
today on the comms as it is his 38th birthday. So happy birthday to Pup, and hopefully you're in the crowd or watching your fellow compatriots play in the finals.
60.
And a shout out to the MC, also from Scotland, James Ward Jr., who's doing a great job as well
83.
as MC.
She's going to probably stay at Trek 20s. Is the one leave 167?
121.
Great cover shot that was.
Paige has to match that here.
100. Sophie require
Finish.
167.
Slip into the treble one there.
43. Paige require 160.
Oh, another one of them. Oh, it's tops 160.
120.
Just above the wire.
Sophie require 124.
More to the L.
That would have been a great shot. Now treble 18 for the ball for Sophie. No.
It's a bit loose there.
84.
Keeps dropping that
Paige
elbow.
require 40.
Bit too much.
Game
And
shot.
look at that from Paige Pauling. 16 dart breaker throw and puts herself one leg away from denying Sophie McKinley another trophy in her everlasting cabinet.
Now she has the advantage of throw to try and win the title here, and that is a great way of going about it. It's on 40. I tell you what, Niall,
100.
I have a feeling that in the future, Paige Pauling could be one of Bo Greaves' biggest rivals in the future
100.
I completely agree.
to try and stop her domination of women's titles.
To be honest,
100.
looking at the JDC Youth for the girls, their tour was on this year. You've got some exceptional talent coming through there. The likes of Hannah Meek. You've got Paige Pauling playing some unbelievable stuff.
You got the O'Connor sisters.
You have, yes, who have played this weekend.
100.
You've also
Paige require
You've also got
121.
a few players who play county seniors. A few ladies I want to give a shout out to quickly.
Paige will want to leave tops here for the title. Oh dear.
72.
A shout out there, sorry. I went a bit too ahead of myself there, Mason. But Mia Ashurst and Riley Welsh at the age of 14 and 14 and 15
45.
playing
Paige require 49.
county seniors, made their debuts last year. It just shows that the youth is really taking its stride.
29. Sophie require
Two match
156.
starts missed there from Paige Pauling, but she will come back as Sophie can't take out this 156. She'll be back for double 10 for the British Open Girls
41.
title.
Paige require 20. Game.
And it's
shot. And
Murder
match.
She Wrote.
The 2024
Paige Pauling
World
is
British
able
Open
to defeat
Girls
her fellow
Champion,
target
Paige
compatriot Sophie
Pauling.
McKinley to deny her for the success in her last youth competition. Sophie has done ever so well in the youth game, and she made a great statement on that stage, but Paige Pauling in the end seemed too strong for the Scots.
Okay, another
We'll
fantastic
be back
final.
in a
Let's hear
couple
for
of
both
minutes
girls again,
where
ladies
we're
and
bringing
gentlemen.
you our British
Well, that's
Open
great show for
boys final,
Once again, I'm
which will be
like to
Daniel
invite
Stevenson
our
taking on Mitchell Moore.
Director Tommy Thompson
Stay
to
tuned.
come up and hand out the awards. So this year, your 2024 Bulls Girls British Open runner-up, Sophie McKinley. And your 2024 Bulls British Girls Open champion, Paige Pauling. Once again, let's have a massive round of applause for both girls. Once again, Sophie McKinley and our champion, Paige Pauling. Okay, folks, we'll be having a couple of minutes, then we will be back with the boys' final. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to our fourth final of the night. It is another youth final, but this time it's the boys. And once again, it is another England-Scotland affair. So first to welcome up onto the stage. He is a JDC Advanced Tour event winner, representing England. It's Daniel Stevenson! And Dan's opponent, he's a current Scottish Youth International and was the 2024 JDC Foundation Tour winner. From Scotland, it's Weesock's Mitchell Lorry!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream where we have just witnessed another winner on the stage, Paige Pauling defeating Sophie McKinley for the British Open Girls title. Both played with their hearts and both are going to be prominent in the darting future. And hopefully these two boys that are playing now, Daniel Stevenson taking on Mitchell Lawry, hopefully they can do the same. We're never going to stop seeing these faces ever again. But analysing this match with me, our co-commentator for this evening, Inspirational Mason Lakey.
Hello Niall, this is going to be another great final, just like the girls final. Another England-Scotland match.
It's currently 1-0 to England, but half-time, it's all to play for the second half.
Yep, these two have never won a youth title in the WDF before, so it will be a first for one of them. Daniel Stevenson, 16 years of age. Mitchell Lawry, 13 years of age.
Thank you, ladies and gents. First leg, it's Daniel to throw first.
Daniel did win the ball, so he will start off with our proceedings for our boys' final. Let's see who can start off with the best statements.
57.
With Daniel Stevenson, he has more senior experience, I'd say, over Mitchell Lawry. But as well, both of them equally,
134.
youth experience is more or less prominence. 180.
177.
Which there, both players trading emphatic blows early on in this encounter.
96.
Yeah, fantastic start here from both players.
60. 56.
I have no doubt that these two are going to be great senior dart players in the future.
47.
100% agree there, 100% agree with you. Both players, bright future ahead of them. Mitchell Lawry only started 2023 playing darts.
59.
And he started off like a house on fire. Space of a year, got into the JDC World Cup squad and won it with
40.
Scotland Day. Players such as Carl Davison in the squad, Sophie McKinley we've just seen on the stream, and Logan Gilmore, who's prominent in the youth scene.
43.
Daniel Stevenson
Daniel
is
requires
going to get
120.
first shot here at Shanghai.
Oh, it's a bit awkward there. Has to adjust. He has to bend it like Beckham.
Double top for 1-0.
100.
Just goes a bit under there, but an achievable check out here for Mitchell. He just needs to find the right lie. Treble 18. It's tops for a steal and
93.
drags it to the high heavens.
Daniel, you require
More close to
20.
treble 20, and that might cost him.
Double 10 here for Dan Stevenson. Double 5.
And look at
shot
that.
on the first leg. Daniel Stevenson,
Like a
second
glove.
leg is Mitchell to throw first.
Mitchell is not letting go too early.
139.
Stern. Concentration on his face. He could even turn Medusa into stone.
60.
He's eyeing down that treble like it's a tiger trying to find a petite mouse in the wild.
42.
I like Mitchell's shirt, very, I like the lines all around there.
Very patriotic, that shirt, with the tartan colours.
46.
Shows that he's passionate about where he comes from.
81.
Another player as well from the Target Elite 1 programme, Mitchell Lawry.
And Daniel Stevenson is part
85.
of the Mission manufacturer.
Both have great ambassadors through the youth game. Mission with Darryl Fitton
56.
and with Target Lorraine Winstanley, where we have seen her on the stage prior before.
Yeah,
Same
but,
with Darryl Fitton as well.
yeah, but strangely,
97.
Lorraine has taken a back seat to darts the last 1 or 2 years. I've not really seen her much on the tour.
She does
95.
do a lot of PDC Women's Series. I do know that for a fact.
Yeah, but just not a lot of WDF events now,
No.
it seems.
59. Mitchell, you require
Mitchell here
88.
taking some great command in the second leg. Bull
43.
fails to find it. So Dan,
Daniel,
it's a
you require
big ask,
154.
but he could do it. He could do it, you know. It's tops.
134.
Drags
Mitchell, you
it
require
too low.
45.
The moment may have got to him there, trying to hit that big check out.
Game shot for the
First.
second leg. Mitchell Lawry.
Into the double
The leg
16.
standard throw first. Game on.
I say first, I'm in third. Oh. Comedy errors here in my commentary.
58.
Look at this from Mitchell Lawry.
100.
On a pinhead, that was. On a pinhead. Cool as you like, but Dan's following back. He's following back.
140.
Not quite, but good shot there. Mitchell will want to break through
100.
here and try and go 2-1 up in this best of 9 match. All matches best of 9 here at the
57.
British Open British Classic weekend. For the finals, I should say.
Great ball magic
57.
there for Mitchell Lawry. Daniel Stevenson probably be looking at 20s, if not going down the 19s. Needs to find that treble. And he does last
85.
start, puts him
Mitchell, you
in the
require
right position.
164.
But Mitchell is going to play the setup here.
60.
And it's tight as you
Daniel, you
like.
require 161.
Double 20 again. Fails to find it.
82. Mitchell, you require 104.
104 for Mitchell. He starts at the 16s.
It's tops for a ton topper.
84.
Again with that dart
Daniel,
at
required
top,
79.
dragging it low. Double top for a holder throw
This
for
would
Dan.
sting Lawry.
39. Mitchell, you require 20.
A real good chance here to break throw here. Mitchell Lawry.
He knows how much this means, this leg. To break. And
Yeah,
what a
shot
dart
on the
that
third
is.
lag. Mitchell Lawry.
It looked blocked, but he found
Off leg
a
is
way.
Mitchell, the throw first. Game on.
Great double there for V-Sox. Or E-Sox, I mean, as Mitchell Lawry is nicknamed.
24.
We sucked, I won't like to put them on. Don't want to get my shoes wet.
85.
Dan will want to break straight back here. Try and put it back on his own throw.
122.
Great adjustment, last start here though. Daniel Stevenson. So
140.
Mitchell, though, still keeping him interested.
58. 57.
with Daniel Stevenson, prominent player in the northeast of England. He has played on the Modus Super
60.
Series down to his recent sponsorship deal with Modus Management. But also, he's got some darting
56.
prestige in his family. His father played in the PDC UK Open. His dad's a very, very, very good player. Still the number one
66.
Stevenson in the household, I've heard.
128.
Yeah, hit Daniel's father Mark playing this weekend as well. Some good stuff.
Fails to find it there, but sets up for a
And
2
you require
darter.
110.
Dan Stevenson needs to find it. It's double 15.
Game shot
And
on the
that
fourth leg.
is
Daniel
huge.
Stevenson.
Breaks back.
Fifth leg, it's Daniel to throw first. Game on.
And do you want to say it now, Mason?
It's Desmond 2-2, as Mr. Anthony Dundas would say.
140.
Dan Stevenson just missing a max right there. Back on his own
57.
throw. In the treble again and again.
140.
Back-to-back 140s here for Dan Stevenson in the 5th leg. But Mitchell is back in there.
100.
With Dan Stevenson, he has had a lot of practice up the northeast. Plays the county for
85.
Northumberland, but also has practiced with 2 PDs professionals, Chris Dorby, Callum Ridds, very good friends of Daniel Stevenson.
60.
He is known
Daniel, you require
to be
136.
one of the hottest prospects coming out of the northeast at the moment, and this could show my
120.
qualification. Fails to find the double 8. That would have been absolutely spectacular.
This is a good leg here from Dan.
58.
13
Daniel,
darter
you require
possibly.
16.
He's got time.
12.
Yeah, he does have time, Mitchell. Not on a finish, but he will be after these 3 darts.
Some pressure. Some pressure
140.
there from Wee Socks.
Daniel, you require 4.
What can Daniel do here? Dig deep. The double
Game
2,
shot
finds
on
it.
the
Look
leg.
at that. Look what it
Daniel
means
Stevenson.
to him.
Sixth leg, it's Mitchell to throw
The
first.
passion is coursing through the veins of Daniel Stevenson,
100.
and he could be reaping the rewards come 2 legs time potentially.
Loose visit there. This leg is on the Mitchell Lorry throw.
93.
Good last start there.
140.
Dan replying in kind.
56.
The first time that Daniel Stevenson made a big U final in the WDF was
180.
We'll get back to that, Mason, but 180 there puts Daniel Stevenson in the
58.
driving seat,
Daniel, you require 139.
and this would be spectacular. He's already missed double 8 in the previous leg for a ton topper.
59.
Couldn't find another one there, as you were.
Yeah, as I was saying, it was the Welsh Classic U final last year where he made
40.
his first WDF final.
Daniel, you
Very
require 80.
Lost to Thomas Banks, but that's where he introduced himself in there. Double top,
60.
that was for a
Mitchell,
breaker
you require
throw.
154.
Big shot for Mitchell.
Oh,
not
he
gonna-
fancies the lie.
134. Daniel, you require 20.
So Dan Stevenson for a breaker throw, double 10, double 5 now.
Game shot.
Look at
sixth
that.
leg.
Daniel Stevenson is 1 leg away.
Seventh leg,
Mitchell
it's Daniel
Laurie
to throw first.
in the camera in the
Game on.
corner, in disgust. He has been a bit unsavoury in this match. His temper hasn't really been on his side, but I feel like if Mitchell Laurie can compose himself, he will
80.
start to be more progressive in this match. But he's still young, 13 years of age, started only 2023 as I've highlighted. So he's got it all to learn. This is just a learning curve in the road for Mitchell Laurie. He's still got time to win as well.
Smack of the hands there, frustrated with that visit of 58, and Dan, look at this.
140.
They shook of their head for a 140. I'd have been dancing around the room if I hit a 140.
Yeah, but you can tell he wanted that maximum.
180.
Which Mitchell Lorry gets.
Anything you can do, I can do better in this type of leg here.
140.
Daniel Stevenson isn't going nowhere yet.
141 after 9 for the title when he comes back.
22.
And the Geordie will be grinning with that shot there from the Scots. Got to think about this.
44.
Leads a two-darter, but Mitchell has got to answer this in great fashion. Needs to find a treble.
60.
And that is all on the top of the wire. Couldn't get as precise as that for the match. Treble 18.
No, he went a different way there. I think it was treble 14 for double 18.
43.
Just like double 18.
He made a bit of a mess of that there at 54 when he comes back.
And he'll be on some pressure here. But Daniel Stevenson, for your first WDF title, it's tops. Double 10 for the match.
34.
And allows Mitchell Lorry to come back in
Mitchell, you require 36.
to keep himself in the game. Double 18. He fancies himself double 16, double 8.
20.
Was that a case of splitting there, or did he actually go for it?
Well, it was a happy accident for him whenever it goes in the 4, but Dan Stevenson for his first WDF youth title, double 10.
He's got to step back here. That's the experience.
6.
And that is unsavoury
Mitchell,
to
you
Stevenson.
require 16.
And Mitchell, with a bit of shock, the surprise is coming back, but he has to execute. Your time to shine.
Just goes to show anything can happen in darts, and it has happened.
Mitchell Lorry.
And Mitchell Lorry
8 leg, it's Mitchell
takes the
for
spoils
first.
of some darting, doubling disasters from Daniel Stevenson and himself, reduces the game to 1 leg.
5
60.
match darts missed by Daniel Stevenson there. He'll want to forget about that and focus on this leg now. And that's a great start.
Unbelievable
177.
from Daniel Stevenson. This is extraordinary shooting from
93.
the youngster. So as Mitchell Lorry, with how he throws, he reminds me a bit like Nathan Gerben.
90.
Reminds me a bit like Nathan Gerben, not by looks, with how it's the same throwing action, the same mannerisms.
95.
Everything about what Mitchell Lorry does just replicates Nathan Gerben.
I understand, yeah. Dan Stevenson on the big fish after 9.
Might be a bit of confusion here with the scores. Or might have been something else. It's a great adjustment.
77. Daniel, you require 170.
But big fish, 170. Fails to find the treble. But he'll be coming back with a handy 89.
81.
Mitchell Lorry here. He's putting some
88.
pressure on.
Daniel, you require
Daniel Stevenson, 89. Can he find the treble 19? He does. Double 16 for the match. It's double 12. He
Game,
finds it.
shots,
Daniel
and the
Stevenson
match.
has
The
achieved
2024
his
Boys
first
British
ever
Open Boys
WDF
champion,
Boys
Daniel
title.
Stevenson.
And he's done it in fine fashion against the Scots. Just shy of an 82 average there for the modest man. But Mitchell Lorry, hold your head up high, sir, because you're going to be a superstar in the future. But on this occasion, the North East lad secures.
Let's hear a big round of applause for both our players there. Big round of applause for Daniel and Mitchell.
Couple of minutes break.
Absolutely fantastic game.
We are bringing you our 5th final of this evening.
So now,
Which will
folks,
be our WDF
Your
British
Bulls
Open Women's Final.
2024
Lisa Ashton
British
taking on
Boys Open
Bernard
runner-up
Bogreaves.
was Mitchell Lorry. And your 2024 Bulls British Boys Open Champion, Daniel Stevenson. So as they leave the stage again, let's hear it for both boys once again. Mitchell Laurie and our champion, Daniel Stevenson. Folks, we'll have a couple of minutes, then we will be back with our Ladies Open Championship final. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now move on to our fifth final of the night, and it's the 2024 Bulls British Ladies Open Championship. And first up, this will be her second time on the stage tonight. She's the reigning and defending back-to-back Ladies World Champion, it's Bo Greaves. And Bo's opponent, she's a former 4 times ladies champion. It's the Lancashire Roads, Lisa Stern.
What a conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed in the British Open Boys Final, where we've seen the Geordie, Daniel Stevenson, defeating Scotland's Mitchell Lawry, 5-3. But now we are being treated with a highly contested women's game. 2 of the most, or if not, the successful ladies in the game. Over 227 titles between them, but only one winner of the War of the Roses. White versus red, and I'm joined by Mason Lakey. What are you thinking of this encounter?
I think it's going to be a good one. 2 world champions here. Lisa Ashton, the 4-time world champion, 2014, 15, 17 and 18, and Bo Greaves, 2-time back-to-back champion, 2022 and 23. I cannot wait for this one, and Bo aiming to do a double. She won the British Classic, beating Vicky Prume earlier this evening.
Thank you, ladies and gents. First leg, it's Bo to throw first. Game on!
And Lisa Ashton hoping to deny her that double.
85.
But it's great to see Lisa Ashton playing again, and also in good spirits and good form.
100.
One of the stalwarts in ladies darts, paved the way for a lot of great players coming through. I remember the encounters back in the mid-2010s with Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrick, and also Anastasia Dobromoslova
And Dita Hedman.
100.
Well, yes. Some unbelievable games back in the old BDO days, but still it's carried on in great fashion to the WDF, and both these
58.
players have achieved so much when it comes to throwing an arrow.
76.
I can hear Bo's sister Bobby supporting her in the crowd there, ever present with her at these events.
59.
Lisa will want to go to the 18s here to leave herself on a finish, or the
65.
25s will do. Bo will want to hit big here.
57.
Only 57
Lisa, you
though.
require 160.
Can Lisa draw first blood in this first leg?
80.
Plays a good setup, but
Bo, you require
147
147.
with Bo. Will go. It might, you know, double 18. And it has
over
went.
the first leg, Bo Greaves.
Personified,
Second
accurate
leg, it's Lisa to
pinpoint,
throw first.
bow and arrow,
Game on.
cool as you like. And first blood has been drawn to Yorkshire.
43.
That's why she's the world champion.
Look at straight in again, like a glove.
180.
180.
Mason knows, he's got an eye for an eye.
And I called it right.
Well done.
60.
Bo with a good chance now to break throw early on. Try and make it 2-0.
93. 41.
With Lisa Ashton. Wait a second, I might just get this 180 on, is it? But with Lisa Ashton,
140.
he has paved the way, that has highlighted. She's an inspiration to a lot of ladies that are coming through. and a lot of boys coming through. She was the first ever
59.
PDC saw card holder to be a woman. And she actually did quite well on her time in the PDC.
81.
Could have went there for Bo, but unfortunate on her outcome.
Yeah, one particular match she featured in the UK Open was against Aaron Beanie, and she beat him on the main stage.
31. Bowie requires 7.
One of few times that woman beat
And shot
man
the second
on the
leg.
TV.
Bo Greaves.
Meanwhile, Bo
Third leg,
Greaves
Bo to throw
breaks
first.
throw
Game on.
and makes it 2-0 in this British Open ladies final.
Lisa at the moment looking a bit timid, I'd say. A bit shy when it comes to the trebles.
59.
Bo is just looking ever so present, relaxed, calm as you like. But this is great confidence for
100.
Lisa Ashton getting to the final today in the British Open Ladies, as she will be featuring in the World Seniors match play.
180.
Oh, what a brilliant visit there from Bo Greaves. Lisa Ashton will be appearing in the 2024 World Seniors match play against Crocodile Dundee Paul Hogan. So like I say, great confidence for Lisa Ashton. But Bo, there ain't no signs of
60.
giving up with her at the moment.
Lisa in the treble again, and number 1 to leave a finish.
85.
Treble will be nice here.
60.
Comes up short. Allows Lisa a bit of breathing space to try and put that pressure on Bo's shoulders.
140.
And that is some great
Bowie
pressure.
requires 142.
Bo Greaves already took out the 147, but she fails to do the 142.
84.
A great setup shot.
Lisa, you require 76.
That's 76 here for Lisa. 16. Oh, double, so that's double 12 now.
64. Bowie require 58.
18 for double top for 3-0.
Game shot on the third leg. Bo Greaves.
We've got to say
Ball
it's
leg
pure
into Lisa to throw
execution
first.
from Bo
Game on.
Greaves. She's not taking any prisoners in this match, and especially if you give Bo Greaves a chance to come back, it's very
93.
hard to not see her miss.
Yeah, for her, this feels a step up from the Classic final so far.
I think she averaged about 83 for that match.
140.
Yeah, and in this final, she is averaging 94 so far.
180.
140.
Yeah, but Lisa's trying to find some scoring power now, and she's doing it in fine fashion. With Bo as well as with Lisa, both massive inspirations.
100.
With Bo, she's had her dartitis struggles, but it's great to see that she's overcame that with fine fashion and fine form, and she's flying now like an eagle.
85.
Back up to the 20s now.
91.
Leave herself the big fish after 9, but Lisa could get herself on a better checkout here.
60. Bowie requires
Comes up dry there,
170.
but big fish. Bo Greaves. Can she fish? She fails not to. That's why she plays down.
105. Lisa, you require
Tried to catch a calf,
123.
only caught a boot. And Lisa fails to find even a single 19 there. Like I say, when you miss big numbers
47.
against Bo,
Bowie
you've
requires
got to hope and
65.
pray that she doesn't execute, which is possible here for a 14. Tops.
45.
No, just down below.
Lisa, you
So
require 76.
Lisa Ashton has another chance to get herself a leg on the board. 16. She's missed the big number again. Oh, and she's
busted.
bust. Unbelievable.
76.
She threw that last one away in frustration, didn't she?
Yeah, comedy of errors there. Comedy of errors. And Lee Rogers there, bit of heckling from the crowd. Didn't know what was going on, but Bo Greaves knows how to find it, and she's one leg away to defeating Lisa Ashton in a whitewash final. Don't like to see them. Don't like to see them.
She still needs one more leg though, does Bo, and it's on her throat in this 5th leg.
100.
And a steady ton to start it off.
currently more the Roses. Yorkshire
100.
coming in full fine fettle. Lancashire, they've got no leg to stand on.
Look at this from Bo Greaves.
180.
The white of Yorkshire is absolutely peppering the red of Lancashire with those treble 20s.
100.
Coming up in our last final of the evening, it will be Jim McEwen versus Carl Wilkinson in the
140.
British Open men's final. So a last England versus Scotland affair.
It could have been the decider for who came out on top, but we've seen who came
100.
out on top.
Bogey
England
required
2-0,
81.
2-0. But it could be 2-1, it could be 3-0, you never know.
20 to no 12 to
41.
lead double top when she comes back for the title, Bo, and to do a double at Bridlington this weekend.
Lisa Ria,
140.
slight pressure, but Bo for the match,
140.
for the double. It's double 10. And she's not
Shots
quivering.
and the match.
Bow and arrow.
2024 Bulls
Her
British
brilliance has
Open
been
ladies
personified,
champion,
and she
Bo
has
Greaves.
claimed both titles on this evening's proceedings. Lisa Ashton played with her heart, but it's great to see her playing good again. But bow and arrow, Bo Greaves, absolutely astounding performance.
What another absolutely
95.1
fantastic final. Let's hear it once again. Big round of applause for both ladies that took.
We're going to leave you for a couple of minutes, and we're going to be bringing you our last game. It's going to be a brilliant one. Jim McEwen taking on Carl Wilkinson.
The trophies. So first up, I'd like to welcome up our Bulls British Ladies Open runner-up. It's Lisa Ashton. And your 2024 Bulls British Ladies Open Champion, it's Bo Greaves! Let's hear it for both ladies once again as they leave the stage. Lisa Ashton and your champion, Bo Greaves. Okay, we need a couple of minutes to get things set, guys. Then we will be back with our sixth and final of the night. Just about right. And it's going to be our men's final. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our sixth and final of the evening. It is going to be your 2024 Bulls British Men's Open Championship. And first up, I would like to welcome up onto the stage, she was the 2021 British Classic Champion. It's Chucky Jim McEwen! And Jim's opponent, here's the current Isle of Man Classic Champion. It's Carl Wilkinson!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this evening's proceedings for the 49th Bulls British Open, hosted by the Royal Spa in Bridlington. We've had 5 finals. We now come to our conclusion with our British Open men's final, where we see Jim McEwen taking on Carl Wilkinson. And for the final time tonight, I hand you over to our co-commentator, inspirational Mason Lakey. What a game we've got in store here.
Definitely, I've thoroughly enjoyed these stage finals, and this one is sure to be a fitting conclusion to this weekend's British Open British Classic weekend. I tell you what, I've marked quite a few games for Jim McEwen this weekend, especially the semi-final of the British Open, in which he beat Lewis Gurney to get to this final. So, you could say that I'm like his lucky charm.
I was about to say that you took the words right out my mouth there, Mason. Both players looking relaxed, looking composed. I tell you what, listening to the walk-ons, quite a contrast. You had the Patriot-like bagpipes of Scotland for Chucky, and Carl Wilkinson, Venga boys, not quite Yorkshire.
Carl Wilkinson's nickname, he's mainly called Wilkie, but on the back of his shirt he's nicknamed The Sword.
I can remember I got told by our stat man for the Yorkshire lads, Radar Jackhill, he was scouting around, and back when it was the Isle of Man, I'm pretty sure, Scott Waits changed his Wikipedia. Oh, it was for Modus. I do apologise, it was the Modus Super Series. Scott Waits changed his Wikipedia page. Instead of the nickname Sword Swallower, and
43.
stitched Chris Mason up like a kipper.
Well, I presume it's from the Razor brand Wilkinson Sword, where Carl Wilkinson has that nickname The Sword in homage to that Razor brand Wilkinson
140.
Sword. And Jim McEwen is nicknamed Chucky, as you can see from the horror doll on the back of his shirt there from Child's Play.
100.
3 years ago, Jim won the British Classic tournament at this venue, beating Rhys Hayden in the final.
A great final as well. Great final.
Yeah, and this year he is the reigning
66.
Isle of Man Classic champion. And Carl Wilkinson also won on the Isle of Man. In fact, he won the other 2 events. He won the non-ranked Isle of Man Open
66.
and he won the Isle of Man Masters, beating Neil Duff in the final. I know that James Ward Jr., RMC, he said he was the Isle of Man Classic champion, but I'm afraid that was wrong, we have to tell you.
60.
Tight there from Jim McEwen.
He's a steady player, isn't he? The way that he just brings his note up, lets his own do the talking.
100.
Right there from Carl Wilkinson
Jim
there. Jim,
153.
only one way to go, 153. Can he find the right way? treble 20, fails to find it. With Chucky, he's coming into his twilight years now, but you could say the older you get,
60.
the more better you are. 57 years of age, doesn't look a day over 40. From
Well,
Scotland,
I'll tell you who is 40. Carl Wilkinson.
bang on.
98.
And Carl is,
Jimmy required 93.
as well as winning on the Isle of Man, he won the 2018 Polish Open about 6 years ago.
That was his first ever WDF title, but 93 here for Jim McEwen. Oh, you try to be cheeky. It doesn't come up a cropper.
I'm surprised he
31.
didn't go double 17.
Carl required 53.
I think he's more favourable for the 18 side. But tops, the first leg.
Game shot the first
Carl
leg.
Wilkinson
Carl Wilkinson.
draws first blood in our
Second
final
leg is Jimmy
final
first.
this evening. And look at the Yorkshire crowd in full force. I've also been made aware as well from our Yorkshire statman, Radar Jack Hill, that he's Barnsley's number 3 behind Tony Molyneux
81.
and Jack Hill. Easy for him to say. I can remember earlier in the year, Jack Hill went from carrying Carl Wilkinson's case
41.
to now playing on Modus. So fair play to Jack Hill. Sound geezer as well.
Steady darts here from Jim McEwen.
100.
It's on his throw in this leg. But Carl firing back here.
100.
This could possibly be a long final here. One player is fast and the other one slow and methodical.
It's the
100.
old saying, tortoise and the hare.
Yeah, so far the hare has taken the lead, but will the tortoise? Oh dear. Savage bounce out there for Chucky.
Not been even a finish in this visit.
That is
25.
a poor visit there, thanks to that bounce out.
With both players that we're seeing now, Jim McEwen and Carl Wilkinson, they both share one massive thing in common. That's this 180.
180.
They're not bad. But they share one thing in common. They have both had 9 darters on the Players' Championship at the PDC. For Jim, 2021 against
87.
Raymond van Barneveld,
Carl
and
required
for
80.
Carl, 2020 against fellow Persian around the pond, Joe Cullen.
Game shot
Carl
the
Wilkinson
second
takes a
leg.
2
Carl
lead here,
Wilkinson.
fails to find a double 10 but makes up for it with a double 7 cover. And Jim's got questions to answer.
Yeah, the advantage now with Carl
Game on.
after that breaker throw, 2-0 up in this British Open final. He may have lost to Luke Littler in the British Classic last year, but he wants to win this time, and look at this.
140.
Great visit there from Carl Wilkinson. He's looking absolute eager.
Carl Wilkinson is fighting for a spot at the Lakeside World Championship later this year, and if he wins this, then he could be well on his way to doing so.
Will it be guaranteed either way because it's a golden ticket?
Well, it's actually a silver ranked event, not gold.
I thought it was gold.
No, it's not, but it could be next year because after the World Championship cut-off, all ranking points will start from 0 again.
60.
When I thought Reece Colley won the 2022, he got his golden ticket to Lakeside from there.
Yep.
So it must have changed its due course.
97.
Yeah, it was last year as well, silver ranked.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, but in terms of gold ranked events for next year, the Las Vegas Open, once again in America, will be gold ranked. This year it was won by
43.
Jacob Taylor of Canada, beating fellow Canadian Jeff Smith in the final. And also Denmark Open once again will be gold ranked.
137.
Settled there from Sword.
And also another ranking event from Germany that's going to happen will be the Bochum Darts Open
58.
alongside the silver
Carl
ranked
Wire 42.
Raw Darts Open.
Carl Wilkinson here for 3-0. Double 16. On a pinhead.
Shot on the third leg.
Right
Carl
in the
Wilkinson.
corner for Sword. And he is showing
Jim to
an
throw first.
absolute ravenous display. And Jim McEwen, he looks flabbergasted.
Oh, he's just a bit behind Carl in this match, but he's still playing decent stuff, but just behind him.
123.
Right, it's a good start there on his own throw. He'll want to try and make a comeback here.
81.
Great dive there for Jim to put a couple underneath.
He has done as well. Another one.
140.
Does in fine battle.
But Carl also firing in the treble
140.
and matching that. Jim needs to keep straight here. He was going downstairs.
And failed to
64.
find the right shot. Carl here. 2 trebles. Could get a Brucey bonus.
100.
Just fails to get over the top of that.
Jim McEwen will want to set this up well. 1-3-4 to leave tops. Oh, slip into the 5 there. Goes downstairs again.
62 scored, 112 left. I think we'd be looking for 20s here.
Yep, he's definitely going back upstairs here. Oh, slip
And
into
he's
the
dragged
5.
it.
67.
Slip into the 5 again. Still, he's on a finish first. 107.
60.
Carl leaves himself for Shanghai.
107.
Treble 17 for double 18. Right. Treble 10 now.
47.
And fails to find it.
Carl
So it's
require
down to what Carl
120.
Wilkinson does here. Shanghai. And that's too high.
85.
A lot of appreciation
Jimmy
there,
requires
thinking,
60.
why couldn't you done that first dart instead of last?
Now Jim will get 2 darts to double top to get a leg on the board. Oh, he slipped into the 1 again. It will only be 1 dart this time. At double top for 3-1.
Game shot.
He's got it.
Jim McEwen.
He needed that one,
Mid leg, it's Carl to throw
100%
first. Game on.
but the advantage is still with Carl. 2 legs away from the British Open title.
96.
Whereas Jim needs 4.
It's a great adjustment there. Jim McEwen.
95.
With how Carl Wilkinson's throwing in this game, is currently around the 92-93 mark.
And Jim averaging in the mid-70s at the moment.
But with Carl Wilkinson, he has that experience of going to the highest of levels. He was a PDC Tour card holder from 2019 to 2021.
121.
However, he fell off the tour, but he's been so consistent this year, always getting to the latter stages in the WDF
28.
events. Semi-finals at the Welsh Open.
He was runner-up in the Welsh Classic to Cliff Pryor,
Was
where,
it? Yeah.
where he didn't really feel settled on that stage. His scoring wasn't where it needed to be.
Wasn't really
140.
backing both players, Cliff Pryor and Carl Wilkinson. I think it was just waiting around and nerves. But the thing is, both players have had a good practice. Both players have
140.
had their eye in massively, and it's showing in fine fashion.
Jim's last score should be 140.
Mistake there from Lee Roger, but I
Slight-
tell you what,
Slight correction with the scoring there.
as I've highlighted there, with Lee Roger, he's done an absolute sterling job for these last 5 games in this one currently. It's hard being a referee up there, and I'll tell you what, he's making a great case of being good. And he's one for the future. Keep an eye out for him, people. Lee Rogers,
Jim, you require
brilliant with
145.
the mic.
Now Jim, 145 to break the throw here and make it 3-2. He'll want to try and leave it handy here. That's just above. Or was it?
49.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Carl, you require
Well, yeah.
156.
An absolute statement must be made. It could be, you know. Oh, it just goes under.
100. Jim, you require
Jim.
96.
He needs to put his leg behind him, and this would be a great start. Would he go double-double?
I think he is.
He's done the right one. This would be exhibition-esque. And it is, and look at that, Jim McEwen. He knows how to hit a double, and pressure is only for tyres.
Game on.
That was a fantastic shot there from Chucky. Who'd have thought we'd see that in a final? A double-double checkout shot there of 96. And now he has the advantage of throw to level this final up. Now we have a game on here.
93.
And Jim now is finding his rhythm, he's finding his feet after being 3-0 down, looking like he was near enough dead and buried, but he's rising like a phoenix from the ashes.
100.
And hopefully he can fly to victory. As you may have heard there in the crowd, Jim's wife, Gail, giving Jim some moral support.
39.
But it's great to see that many people stay until the end as well. Massive thank you to everyone that stayed to watch 6 brilliant finals.
140.
Jim needs to be careful here. Oh, loose darts happening on his own throw. He doesn't need them.
24.
And now the advantage swings back in Carl's favour.
That scores 25.
If he breaks throw here, he'll then have the throw to try and win the title from here.
Great last dart there from the sword. And Chucky has to hit a 180 here or 174. He'd fail to find it. It's all about the setup play. If you're looking at 19s, he might switch here.
It's going 17s now.
It's the right option.
56. Carl, you require 161.
161 after 9 for Carl. And no, he's going to set it up here.
99.
That was the correct thing to do with Jim not on an out shot. Way behind.
Completely agree. With great experience comes great board management, and I think that gives Jim that kick up the old back to be thinking, I have to put pressure on, and he has done.
Carl, you require 62.
Slight bit of pressure, but 62 is more manageable if you can find that single 12 or 20. He does double 16 for one leg closer,
Game shot
and he
number 6.
does 15
Carl
dart breaker throw for the sword.
7th leg, it's Carl to throw first.
And look at that.
Game on.
He's taking it all in. His aura is brimming. Carl Wilkinson, for glory, throws for the 7th leg.
And for the title, and he's going the right way about it.
140.
Going downstairs here, Jim.
96.
Great switch there.
Yeah.
Just want to give a massive shout out as well to Mac. Hopefully you're doing well. One of the Scottish
140.
players, Darren McMahon, watching along. Hopefully you've been proud of your compatriots. Hopefully they have served you some good entertainment. It has for us, I can tell you that.
100.
The advantage is with Carl Wilkinson in this leg, throwing for the title.
45.
Jim needs a big shot here to stay in this match.
He needs to be careful, he needs to think about this. Another one of them. Treble 20 has to be, it's a must.
78.
A bit of unsavoury language there came out the mouth of Chucky in disgust to that last start into the treble 1. It's down to Carl Wilkinson here. Finds the
100.
ton. It's a game of chess. But at the moment, Jim McCune looks like he's playing checkers.
Carl will come back for 76 for the title. But Jim will try and put as much pressure as he can here.
96. Carl requires 76.
That might be his last 3 darts in this final. Carl Wilkinson. Destiny's upon you. 888 for the title. And he pins it. Carl Wilkinson has secured the British Open men's title. And look at that, Yorkshire up in arms. It has been an absolute routing for the sword as he sharpened his blade to defeat Jim McCune of Scotland.
On behalf of Mason Lakey and Niall Gott, we bid you goodbye.
Honestly, thank you so much for everyone watching.
So our last game over
Massive
the
shout out
folks
to everyone that's organised this weekend. James Ward Jr. IMC, our referee, Ray Rogers, Mason Lakey, myself. Hopefully I'm back again. Hopefully it's not the last time you heard of me. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream and hopefully see you all next year. Thank you. Good night.
Of the 2024 British Men's Open champion this year is Jim McCune. And ladies and gentlemen, going one better than his appearance in the Classic last year, your 2024 Bulls British Men's Open champion, Carl Wilkinson! So ladies and gentlemen, once again as they both leave the stage, let's hear a massive round of applause for Jim McCune and your champion, Carl Wilkinson. So ladies and gentlemen, that does bring to an end now the 2024 British Open Championship. It's been an absolutely fantastic weekend with some great darts being shown. First of all, a few thank yous. I want to say a big thank you to all the officials from Tri-Nations Darts who have put this full weekend together for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for all the organisers who have done the competition. Big round of applause for our referee, Lee Roger, who has done all 6 games for us tonight. Absolutely brilliant, thank you, Lee. But most importantly, a big thank you to yourselves, the players, because without you supporting these events, guys, we couldn't put these events on. So a big thank you to everybody who's played, took part, and came down and supported this weekend. Now, don't forget, next year, ladies and gentlemen, will be the 50th anniversary of the British Open Championship. So let's make it a big one. Let's give it the anniversary year that it deserves. It will be back here at the Span Bridlington and will roughly be the same weekend. So 50 years next year is the longest running Open Championship getting played anywhere in the world at the moment. So let's make sure we're all back here next year, folks, to celebrate the 50 years. Once again, folks, thank you. Have a good night. Safe journey home. God bless.